Here. All right, time to answer some common health questions. Joining me now, Dr. David Soria, our medical expert, the chief of emergency medicine at Wellington Regional Medical Center. And doctor, we just heard Glenn talk about going up north. That's a lot of people are doing that for the holidays. Leaves a good question in the mind, though. You know, with the chilly air up there, can it really bring the onset of cold symptoms? And what does the change in air and temperature do to you?
Well, we've heard this for years. I mean, I grew up in Cleveland, Ohio. My mother told me every day, put your coat on, you're going to get sick. Put your hat on, your hair is wet, you're going to get sick. Well, sorry, Mom, and all you moms out there that have been giving that advice. There's actually no evidence whatsoever that shows that cold temperatures actually increase your susceptibility or lower your immune system. Now, we know that viruses are spread by coughing, sneezing, wiping your nose from one nose to another. That's how it gets transmitted. So if the only correlation between the cold temperatures and more people getting sick, because we kind of hear that, it's getting cold, more people are getting sick up north, it's because people tend to congregate in small areas, and thus the ease of transmission from one person to the next is a lot easier. So that's why we see it, but it has absolutely nothing to do with the temperature itself.
Yeah, my grandma's going to be crushed.
Break the news later.
You're wrong. Okay, and anyway, next question here. Cold, sticking with the cold. Cold sores. Are they caused by a common cold, or what's the best way to treat them?
Well, cold sores are very common. They're otherwise called fever blisters, and they commonly occur on the lip, and they're caused by the herpes simplex virus. Now, there are several triggers, but the cold temperature is not one of them. Quite the opposite, actually. Direct or intense sunlight can trigger it. Trauma, an immune compromise, or physical or mental stress. So those are the things that can cause it to erupt, and it's very random and unpredictable. As far as treatment, really, the herpes simplex virus is untreatable. There is no cure for it. But if you catch it in time, there are certain antivirals that your doctor can prescribe, like Valtrex or acyclovir, and there's also some over-the-counter creams that you can put on there that'll help heal it a little bit quicker and help with the pain. But otherwise, it'll run its course in about 10 to 14 days regardless.
All right, answering the common questions. If you have one for Dr. David Soria, go to our website, WPTV.com, click on the health link, scroll down the right-hand side, you'll see a form to write your question, and we'll be right back right after the break.